Hello, Doolyites! It is I, McDoolies, and I'm here to talk about the Nintendo Switch and the PS5 and the PS4, and there's all kinds of stuff going on with Sony PlayStation right now. As a PlayStation fan, I'm getting a little bit worried. Microsoft is very rich, and so you know, any speed bumps for Sony and PlayStation, I mean, it makes me worried. But first, okay, let's just talk about PlayStation first, and we'll talk about the Switch, and yeah, we'll talk about some other things maybe at the end. So right now, I want you to know the most important thing is that during this virus, if you don't have any damn money because you're jobless, but you have a PS4, you can get 2 free games right now. One is Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection, which I already purchased, unfortunately, so I can't get it for free now when it's already gone. But you can get that now for free. It includes 3 games, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. And I'll tell you, there's not a dud in the bunch. Every single one of those games is worth playing. You know, those 3 games will last you the rest of this outbreak guaranteed. Another free game, the other free game that they're offering 2 free games. The other one is Journey, which if you don't know what that is, I'll show us a little bit of gameplay at the end. It's only a 2-hour game, so I'm only going to show like the very, very beginning. It's beautiful. It's like watching like a Pink Floyd concert or something. It's pretty trippy. There's no real fighting in the game. It's just the little puzzles that you solve, and I kind of like it. I thought I would hate it, but I don't hate it. It's okay. If I was sitting around a little bit, nervous and wanting to calm down a little bit and have a beer, it would be a game that I would play. For all you stony heads out there, if you're on drugs, please stop doing drugs. But if you are on drugs, this would be the game to play. All right. More PlayStation news is about the PS5. The PS5, Sony claims that the PS5 isn't being advertised as much as Xbox new system coming up, is because COVID-19 is preventing them from doing what they would normally do in this situation, which would be to have like big gatherings where they show things off. That's how they like to do stuff, and so that's their excuse. I'm not sure if it's true, if they're just BSing, and you can look, Sony themselves, somebody that wasn't supposed to talk that works for the company said that they're having a little bit of trouble making this PlayStation 5 affordable, and they're having trouble with finding these parts that are hard to find, and they're just having trouble with the system. That's why we haven't seen it. That's why they're not talking about a price point, and we haven't seen any games for it, because I don't know why. I haven't figured that part out, why we haven't seen any games. But I assume it's because they're having trouble with the console. Not too much trouble. They still say that they're going to come out, with the PlayStation 5 this holiday season, and they're not backing down. They say if Microsoft is coming out with the Xbox Series X, we're coming out with the PS5. So we got a heated up console war a-brewing here. Other PlayStation news, you can also go on to, there's a big huge sale going on right now. I believe they call it the spring sale on PlayStation 4, and there's a ton of games, and I'm gonna have to go get my list, because there's so many games that I liked that I thought, well, wow, these are even cheaper than used prices for these games on eBay. I don't buy digital games, I buy physical games. You can see back here, I got a bunch of physical games. I got more over there. Off screen, I got more over there. So I might buy one of these or 2 of these games, but the chances of that are very low. I like physical. But if you like digital, there's this great sale. You can get the 2 free games, and then have a look through the spring sale. Here, give me a second. I'll show you the games. One game that I really like that I feel is underrated is a Tomb Raider game. It's called Tomb Raider. Let me read this off for you. Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I had forgotten the name, but I played the game a long time ago. I didn't have the Definitive Edition, and I think I paid about $20 for it, and I was like, I cannot believe this game is $20. I must have purchased it when it was already out for a while. It's a fantastic game. There's like sneaking in it. There are games like Skyrim, for example. Everybody knows Skyrim. Where you sneak. This game has that. You got your bow, You know, it's an awesome game, very underrated, and this game has everything. It's a deluxe entire bundle of all the extra add-ons, everything you could need. And surprisingly, the game is only $6.59. If you don't get this game for $6.59, you're a dumbass. The most surprising thing on this list of games is that Friday the 13th, the game is what they call it, which is an online game that where, you know, one person can be Jason, one person can be, you know, everybody else can be the campers, and you trying to escape. This game is $5. $5. So if you like to play online games, then I'm sorry, I'm eating some soup and I just took a bite. get you this game. Assassin's Creed Odyssey Deluxe is only $20. Kingdom Hearts 3 is $18, and Devil May Cry 3 is also about $20. I mean, if you don't want to get any of those games, you're a complete fool. Oh, wait a minute, Devil May Cry 5, I'm sorry. Vampire, which I feel like is like a really underrated game. I've been meaning to pick it up, physical. Online, you could probably find a used version for about $20. Well, you can get the digital version right now for $15. Another game that I think that you should probably pick up is Ease 8. The game is only $30. I can't find the game cheaper than that. I mean, if you like digital games, it's a fantastic deal at Ease 8. You know, I mean, come on, it's Ease 8. You know, if you don't know about Ease 8, there's some other videos you can watch that will tell you how great of a damn game this is. Extinction, a game that I recommend, but I don't recommend ever paying $50 or $60 for. This game is $6, and I would pay for a physical version of this game. I'd probably pay about $25. You know, I might have paid more, but I've never played it, but I've heard a few things about it that it can get a little monotonous. But for $6, it's something that you can pick up and put down when you get tired of it and pick it back up later. For $6, I mean, it's worth 5 times more than that. You know, not 5 times. Well, yeah, about 5 times more than that. It's worth about $30. I had to do some math. And the most exciting thing for me that's on sale that I might actually get the digital versions of these games is there's some Disgaea, however the hell you say it. I've never played these games. I love turn-based strategy RPG games. I've always the Final Fantasy Tactics is my favorite Final Fantasy series. You know, I like the Final Fantasy Tactics series. I like it better than the Final Fantasy series. I mean, I just love. That's what started, you know, the love for me for tactical games. Like, I love Fire Emblem games. The most recent Fire Emblem game, it's one of my favorite games of all time already. I mean, I just want to play all Fire Emblem games. I want to play all, you know, all tactical games. I'm playing the tactical game right now as we speak when I'm on lunch break at work. I'm only playing it on lunch break, so I haven't done much, and my save got erased. Well, let me show you that game real quick since I'm rambling about it. Here's a game I mentioned in a previous video. It's called Heroes Saga Lava Djinn. I just picked this game up because I got a brand new copy of it for I think $20 or even maybe less, 18, 20 bucks. And I said, for a brand new copy of a Nintendo DS game, that's not bad. It's an RPG, you know, turn-based RPG. I mean, tactical RPG. You know, I had to pick it up and play it, and I kind of like it. It's just no Final Fantasy Tactics, but Disgaea, they're renowned as some of the best tactical RPGs that there is. And right now, the first one ever made has a remaster on the PlayStation 4. You know, right now on the sale, and it's only 22 bucks, which I think is okay. But Disgaea 5, that everybody is ranting and raving about, you can get for only $18. No, $15. And for $18, you can get the complete version with everything that, you know, all the add-ons and all the extra this and that. I didn't write down everything that it comes with, but it's like extra weapons, extra, I don't know, outfits, I don't even remember. But if you don't get Disgaea 5 for $15 to $18, you're a dumbass. And here's some console news for all you other cheapos out there. The Xbox One X, you know, the souped up Xbox One version, that is, you know, the most beautiful thing out right now as we speak, and has the best version of all the games, you know, that aren't Sony exclusives. Gotta love PlayStation. So right now it's only $300 for a brand new console, which also means that the used consoles are gonna probably drop, I think, to $200, which is where guys like me swoop in and get them, because I'm not paying the price for these PlayStation 5s and these Xbox Series X's that are gonna be $500. Xbox Series X, the rumor is it's gonna come out and be $500, and the PlayStation 5 is going to be at least $500, and so they're speculating $550, and so there's going to be a lot of people out there getting Xbox One X, I suppose, because that's a lot of money. You know, you can get a Nintendo Switch for like $200 for the portable only one, and PlayStation says that once it gets closer to the PS5's release, they're going to drop the PS4 price down to $200 and the PS4 Pro down to $300. And I'm thinking in my head, by that time, since this Xbox One, you know, One X sale is going to come sooner than the PlayStation sale, everybody's going to have the Xbox One X long before then. I mean, it's better than the PS4 Pro. I hate to say it, graphical wise. I just zipped up my helmet when I went to go urinate. So let's speed the rest of this video up so I can go ice my baby maker. Alright, the last thing I wanted to talk about was the Switch. So a data miner, which is somebody that takes data, you know, I don't know, I guess a hacker, but you can see data miner, they're digging for data. So they've uncovered some Switch information, and it looks like there's going to be some one or two new Switch console versions coming out. It looks like one is going to have two screens, so who knows what the hell that's going to be. I can't make any sense of that. Two screens is going to be like a Nintendo Switch DS, and then there's another one that's coming out that's it's speculated that might be a TV only version. So that way they can come out with a more affordable version of the Switch that does not go into portable mode. You know, they already have a portable only, why not have a TV only? That way when the PS5 and the Xbox Series X come out, they can say, hey look, why spend $500, $550 when you can just spend about a couple hundred and get this TV only Nintendo Switch. You know, Nintendo Switch is hot, and the Nintendo Switch is great. It goes to show you that graphics aren't everything, man. It's all about the games, and that's why PlayStation, I need you to start showing us some damn games. And Xbox Series X, you're not doing much better. Show us the games, damn it. What are going to be the, you know, I know this console's only come out with like, you know, 5 to 15 games, but I want to know what they're going to be, and I don't want to see only just third-party stuff. I want to see what the hell y'all are doing. Before I forget, my next video is coming up soon. It finally came. I got me a new a gamepad for my Wii U, so now I can finally play Xenoblade Chronicles X. And here is the beautiful bastard now. I talked about it in a previous video. I can finally play it. I've been waiting to play it. Nothing could satiate me. I could hardly play video games because I'm so hyped up for Xenoblade Chronicles everything. I want to play this game, and then I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 1, that the remastered version on Switch is coming out soon. I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I want to play all these back to back to back because these games are so cool, and I've seen gameplay, and I'm like, why didn't I ever play these games? And shout out to Happy Console Gamer. He says we have the same exact taste in video games. He loves Phantasy Star everything. I love Phantasy Star everything. And if he says that this game is weird and cool at the same time and is long, I trust him. And I'm gonna play the hell. I can tell you, if he likes it, I'm gonna like it. He has the same taste as me in video games. This game I've been playing, Kingdom Come Deliverance. This game is good in small doses. You cannot play that game, you know, more than a couple hours, and then you have to set it down because it is so freaking difficult. You start out as a skinny teenager in a world of men. You're getting slapped around like a biatch. You have to train. I did one mission. First, let me talk about this. Maybe I should save. Now I'll just say quick a little bit about it. You got to fight this drunk guy. It's right at the beginning of the game. You got to fist fight him. You don't have any weapons and armor at the time, and he kicks the hell out of you. I thought that there is no way to beat this guy. You are supposed to be beaten by this guy. And I said, let me look online and make sure. I didn't save, I didn't save the game after I got my ass beating. So I look it up, and sure enough, you can beat him. But there's a certain strategy to it, and I'll let you find out on your own if you do play Kingdom Come Deliverance. But after about 4 tries, I finally beat him, and it took quite a while. And I was just so happy, and I'm like, oh man, well, this game starts out a little bit rough, but that challenge I like the challenge of the game. It's not like Dark Souls where the challenge is annoying. The challenge is good. It's the game is like a really hard Skyrim, but much better in some ways. It has its problems that Skyrim doesn't have. I mean, Skyrim did have some damn glitches, as we all know. But Kingdom Come Deliverance, like Skyrim, has fixed the glitches. But one thing I can say about the game that I like better than Skyrim is Skyrim, I just go in there and I'm slashing. Magic. Roll, move out the way. Slashing. Magic. I'm doing some button mashing sometimes. There is no button mashing in Kingdom Come Deliverance. You're block here, block there, anticipate the attack. Block, counter. Grab him, knee him in the face. I mean, if you got a shield, use your shield. I mean, if you got a bow, and the bow, there is no aiming dot. You get a little dot and you can aim with it. There is none in Kingdom Come Deliverance. It is a realistic game where if you're fighting more than one person, you're probably going to die unless you practice a lot. You have to be at that training grounds for hours. And so could you imagine I'm at the point of the game where I've done one side quest, I've done the prologue to the game, and I've gotten to the point where I'm at the training ground. The saving is terrible. You have to have a specific item to save the game, or it saves at some points, but it barely ever saves. I mean, after you complete a mission, it'll save. No, it's you sleep. You sleep and it'll save the game. But there's not a bed everywhere you go. It's a pain in the ass. You have to buy. There's not much money. Unless you're good at stealing, which takes a while, because getting lockpicking is a pain in the ass, and getting lockpicking skills is a pain in the ass as well. So you're just this broke, skinny SOB, and you've got to train for hours and hours and hours with wooden swords with this one guy that's an a-hole to you the whole time. And you train and you train and you train, and you can finally start enjoying the game. And I can't play it for more than an hour or two. Once I get good, I'm sure I'll be playing it a lot, but until I get good, I need something on the side, and that's going to be Xenoblade Chronicles X. So guys, that's what I'm up to right now. Enjoy this gameplay from Journey, and get out there and don't forget to get your free games. There's not like a lot of stuff in life that's free, so take advantage. Thank you, PlayStation, and please, 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 PlayStation, don't screw it up. If Microsoft gets a damn monopoly on gaming, I don't know what I'm gonna do, damn it.